So the future of AR. I just want to talk about that because I had some thoughts and some realization and just want to point it out, even just for people to understand what AR may look like in the future. And I think it's good to just talk about it instead of assuming AR is just like one thing. Lately, there have been a lot of AR glasses been coming out, like the Nreal Air glasses, not the light. And there's like a bunch of different companies building these types of glasses. And a lot of people assume that these are some more advanced type of AR glasses. Like, actually, they don't exist yet. I guess like the closest thing is the Meta Quest Pro or like Microsoft's HoloLens. Like what's coming out now aren't those. And I had this realization today that there's going to be actually not one type of AR glasses that does everything, but there's actually going to be 3 different types of AR glasses. And just want to share that thought and maybe hear other people's thoughts on it. And I might be wrong, but I'm just going to give it a go. So first, the most affordable tier is going to be static. And second is going to be 3-axis. And third is going to be 6-axis model, where the static is like these are examples of static. The Nreal Air, the example of 3-axis is actually this one too, but you also need the app to do it. And 6-axis it's more close to like HoloLens and MetaQuest Pro. So static is basically if you put on the glasses, you will see big virtual screen, but when you move your head, the screen's fixed front of your eye. Essentially what I think a lot of people call a big projection screen in front of you. That's what it is. All you can do with that is just like consume content as if you're at like a movie theater or as if you have like a single monitor in front of you. So that's static, most affordable option. The second tier is going to be 3-axis, where it does pitch, roll, yaw. Basically you can imagine you place 3 virtual screens in front of you in your glasses. In this tier, you can turn your head and you can actually look at screens as if like the real 3 monitors are there. You can look up and down and you can, I guess, place things in space. But one thing you can't do is move around the room. So if you were to, with the 3-axis model, if you stand up, the screens will come with you because it doesn't know your movement in 3D space. 6-axis model is going to be pitch, roll, yaw, but you can also move around in 2D space, depth. Basically, you can place a monitor like here, and you can go to your room and come back, and your monitor is like here. So that the 6-axis model will be the most expensive, but also the most immersive mixed reality capable device. And to me, this was a shocking realization because when I saw these, I actually got these just as like thinking to build prototypes before the 6-axis models come out, and saw these as more like a prototype, but then realized, wait, these may actually be one of the 3 types of devices that will consist or build this AR future in a few years coming. Which got me thinking, as a software engineer, maybe there needs to be 3 different types of different applications or apps that needs to be built for different use cases. Because I realized for some applications, like you don't need the 6-axis model. All you need is like pitch, roll, yaw, or for some models, you just need static screen. Like, let's say if you were to do like an interior design application, you will need 3-axis model because you want to be able to virtually build like a shelf in like in a physical space and be able to like look around, walk around, and feel it out. So you need the 6-axis. Whereas like a stationary, let's say another application for 3-axis will be a multi-monitor app where you can put multiple like screens for work. You don't need 6-axis model for that. You just need 3-axis model because you're just stationary and you're working. For static, sure, like applications may be limited, but I think one good use case would be translation, like virtual subtitles. Or we could wear these glasses at a movie theater and watch movies in different languages, even though they may not have subtitles in theaters, or does like live translation as you're talking to someone. Google already released that glasses. What they came up with was like, it's essentially this with Google Translate. And for that, you don't need 3-axis or 6-axis, but it becomes like a powerful tool at a affordable price. I highly am convinced that that's going to be the future, like 3 different models. And different applications will be built for different types of devices, and not everyone is going to need the 6-axis, at least for the next like 5 years. But maybe in 10 years, I'm pretty confident that people will be wearing glasses that just looks like normal glasses and be able to track 3D space, everything somehow. And 20 years later, it's going to be lenses. And 30 years later, it's going to be implanted in your brain, which is basically the Black Mirror episode. Well, thanks for entertaining my thoughts. Personally, I'm very excited for this AR future, not VR. VR, I'm not going to say too much on that because I'm sure it will start like a whole conversation on it. Yeah, I don't know. I think AR is going to be the most widely used technology for the next 10 years, besides quantum and blockchain and all that stuff. So anyway, thanks for listening. Bye.